The Joe Rogan Experience.
I want to see what happens when Joe Biden gets into office. I
He's
want to
going
see
to
what
sleep
happens.
a lot. He'll nap a
I
lot.
want to see what the speeches are like when he forgets what he's talking
He's
about.
going to have no clue. Kamala, he'll run for a term. He'll live for a term.
It's Kamala, and if you pronounce it wrong, you're racist.
I call her K-Dog.
K-Dog.
No, she's going to run. He'll do one term, and then she'll run. I don't think he'll run for a second term. He's already too old. He'll do one term. She'll come in again. No one will care about politics. She'll be yas queening all over the place.
If he does run for a second term, he'll be in his 80s.
He's not going to run for a second term. She'll run. She knows that. That's why she's pumped.
But do you think they have to think that through when they run for president? Like if you're 78 and you're barely hanging on now.
It's probably unspoken, but I think that's probably. I think why he picked her is because everybody's
young and vital.
Yeah, everybody's kind of comfortable with her. She's a centrist. She's a cop.
Right.
She doesn't care. She'll put you right in jail. She'll put the cuffs on you. The government, the larger power centers are very happy with her. She'll throw them in the vans. She'll brand you. They
if she
love
runs,
it.
Who's her VP?
God only knows. I mean, someone else that shares her values, which are
Here it is.
aesthetic
Biden
politics
calls for
and a lot of prison.
requiring all Americans to wear masks.
3 months, he says.
For 3 months.
Yeah.
He was joined at briefing by his newly named running mate. Let me hear it. I bet it's weird.
That's a long speech. It says this is.
I want to hear some of it, Joe. I just want to hear his voice.
Okay.
Here it goes. Give me some.
When one arrives and what plans are being made for it. We talked significantly about the racial disparities that exist and how it is COVID-19 is affecting the different races differently. And we talked about the continued lack of PPE, protective equipment, and testing capacity and the like. But I put out a comprehensive plan over the last 3 months on each of these things. But today, I want to talk about one thing, very straightforward. It doesn't have anything to do with Democrats, Republicans, or independents. It has to do with a simple proposition. Every single American should be wearing a mask when they're outside.
What?
For the next 3 months at a minimum. Every governor should mandate mandatory mask wearing. The estimates by the experts are it will save over 40,000 lives in the next 3 months. 40,000 lives. The people act responsibly. And it's not about your rights, it's about your responsibilities as an American.
That's a bad line. It's not a great line. I get what he's saying.
At least he got through that without stumbling.
He seems to be getting better. They're injecting him with something where he's
Steroids.
getting better. Yeah, no, legit.
Yeah, they got
happening.
Alpha Brain on an IV drip
Yeah.
going right into his dick hole.
He's going slower now because remember he used to be fast and you go blah, 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 blah.
Well, he
now
does
he's
have
slow.
a stutter. You know, he's always had like a bit of an issue.
Here's the thing. It's like, aren't we like, I don't know. It's so depressing that these people rule us, but then you also go, who even wants this fucking job? And if you're really talented and you don't even want that job, and
Who
it's
wants
like,
that fucking job?
I mean, look at this one.
me see
She's
what she's
Indian,
saying.
she's black, she doesn't know what she is. She's everything.
Best for their health, their well-being, and for their families. That's what real leadership looks like. And when Joe talks about his priorities, he knows and he cares about the fact that we have, as a nation, witnessed 165,000 people who just in the last few months have died in our country. We know that those individuals represent families, loved ones, grandparents, parents, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles.
Sisters.
Those are all people she could have put in jail. She's so upset. She goes, we could have put handcuffs on all of those
They could have
people.
been out there fighting wildfires for $1 an hour.
They could have been working for Walmart for 10 cents an hour in the Kamala Harris prison program. Yeah, what are you going to do?
It's just wild that these are our choices. Trump.
Or this crew.
Or this old fella.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like this is kind of the beginning of the...
She makes sense to me as a vice president. Like, get away from all the prison
She makes all
stuff
the right people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
She makes all the right... Like all the people that need somebody in there that will,
check the boxes.
Check all the boxes.
Yeah.
And
who's that guy? I don't like him.
What did Trump?
Not
What did
really.
Trump? Who is he?
I don't know. What does Donald Trump say? He's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
We unite in our effort to defeat invisible China virus. And many people say that it is patriotic to wear a face mask when
Yeah.
you can't socially distance. There is nobody more patriotic than me, your favorite president.
Yeah, this is
Oh
the
my
end.
God,
I
he's
mean, this is the
hilarious.
end, Joe. This
You
is
see what he
out of a
tweeted?
movie.